Hey traders, Raghee here, and in this free video I'm going to outline 3 markets that are on my radar. Now one of them we already talked about, and that was the pullback setup in gold, and this is where we're seeing some very nice follow through today. But this is not the only market that I'm interested in. Bonds, namely the 30-year, which would be the ZB futures contract. That's another one that we've been focused on a pullback buy. Again, look at the green grab candles. Look at the angle of the wave, double green on the flag. So everything that we would want to see as cues to validate a pullback buy trigger. And the last one, which is not trending, is the 6J. Now, why these 3 markets? Well, one, every single one of these has a legit buy of their own. In this case, the 6J is an oversold buy. It's in an oversold buy zone. And you'll notice we've got some Darvas levels down here. We've got the value area low and the point of control for the month of January down here. And we're getting very close to retesting the -1 standard deviation of the V-score. So we have a lot of things, again, validating a buy here. Pullback in gold, pullback in bonds, oversold buy in yen. Now, what's really interesting about this, and this is related to a question that I get quite a bit in the room, which is, Rog, what if we get a big pullback in the equity markets, namely S&P, NASDAQ, and or Dow? And what if we get that big pullback? And so a lot of people are asking, well, can I buy puts in those markets? And my answer to that is no. There's no validity for that on the NQ. There's no validity for that on the ES. And there's barely validity for that on the YM. Now, I say barely because you could probably make some argument here based upon the sideways wave and that reading indicating that, yeah, we might be in a distribution market here, which would make this overbought and it would make this oversold. Now, I would not buy puts because even if this is chop, it's chop that's transitioned from out of an uptrend, which means I still have bullish bias, expecting movement to the upside. But the neat thing about the 6J, the gold, and the bond buy is that all of these do not need equities to sell off. They should be able to bounce without equities selling off. But if there is a sell-off in equities, these are especially going to do very good. So why not follow valid trends and setups rather than pick a top in a market that continues to rip higher and put on trades that should work without the equities weakness and are going to especially accelerate to the upside if we see them. So think about this as a way to sort of calm, for some of you, that top picking monster out there, that put buying monster out there, and find trades that will benefit from that scenario but are valid and not top picking, I don't even want to call them a setup, top picking scenarios. Okay, all right, hope that helps. Just kind of divert your attention away from the top picking and to the oversold, and the trend follows here. And I'll see you in the next update.